Freedom of speech means the right to express opinion without fear of being silenced or punished. But let me ask you something. Do you think Malaysians today truly have that freedom? Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. I am Danish Aiman and today I would like to talk about freedom of speech in Malaysia. I'll be sharing two things which are limitations on freedom of speech in Malaysia and the facts and legal background of the Hishamuddin Rais case. Article 10 of the Federal Constitution guarantees Malaysians the right to freedom of speech. However, this freedom is not absolute because Parliament imposed restrictions. These are the laws and acts that limit freedom of speech in Malaysia. Number one is Sedition Act 1948. The Sedition Act 1948 is a law made during British rule to control unrest and later changed in 1971 after the 13 Men tragedy. It is used to stop people from saying or doing things that create hatred towards the government or the royalty. Cause or the royalty cause conflict between races or religions or question the special rights of Malays and native of Sabah and Sarawak. Next is the Printing Presses and Publication Act 1984. The Printing Presses and Publication Act 1984 is a law in Malaysia that gives the government control of printing and publishing. Publishers need a license from the Ministry of Home Affairs and the ministry can stop or cancel it anytime. The law was made to protect safety and public order, but many critics like media rights group and editors say it limit press freedom because they cannot give their speech freely in terms of writing. The government can punish them, especially for those who talk about sensitive issues like race, religion, and royalty in bracket 3R. The last one is Film Censorship Act 2002. The Film Censorship Act 2002 is a Malaysian's main law that regulates films and related content. It gives the Film Censorship Board (LPF) under the Ministry of Home Affairs the authority to censor, approve or ban films before they can be screened or distributed in Malaysia. Anyone who is involved in this industry, like filmmakers, don't have power to tell actors to speak freely in films when they are talking about when they are talking things like government, politics, and so on. Because any film shown um, any film shown to the public must first be approved to the LPF by the LPF. Otherwise, the exhibition is considered illegal. Next is a case study on Hishamuddin Rais. A well-known case is Hishamuddin Muhammad Rais, an activist charged with sedition. On May 13, 2013, he gave a political speech urging people to protest on the streets after the election to remove the government. He was charged under this section 4 bracket 1 bracket B of the Sedition Act 1948, which make it an offence to utter seditious words. The punishment can be up to 3 years in prison or a fine of 5,000 ringgit. In 2015, the court sentenced him to a 5,000 ringgit fine with 6 month jail if unpaid. His lawyer said that his speech did not really cause any harm, but the prosecutor said it was about public interest. The court decided that his speech was seditious and not protected under freedom of speech. The court explained that freedom of speech has limits when the words can threaten the government. In conclusion, freedom of speech in Malaysia is important, but not absolute. Article 10 provide this right, yet laws such as the Sedition Act, Printing Presses and Publication Act 1984, and the Film Censorship Act impose restrictions. The case of Hishamuddin Rais shows how speech against the government can be punished under these laws. Moving forward, it is crucial that laws are applied fairly. If critics are silent too harshly, people may lose faith in democracy. Malaysia should also review colonial era laws like the Sedition Act to ensure they fit a modern modern democratic society. Lastly, punishment for peaceful expression should be balanced so citizens can speak up without fear while still maintaining peace and harmony. So, guys, if freedom of speech is limited, can we still call it freedom? Think about it. That's all from me. Thank you.